Welcome back to Instabills, everyone. So I'm going to go over an update with you guys on the S&P 500. Again, we are getting a bounce back at the end of the day after having quite the pullback for the last few days. Again, Powell mentioning that we may not have a Fed pivot. However, we are leading into our inflation report that may anticipate a possible decrease in rates leading into our next Fed rate hike. If, again, we get a continuation on a decrease in CPI on September 13th. Our recent CPI, we did get a decrease from. Again, we got a decrease from 2 CPIs ago. So we're going to see if we do continue on with that decrease in CPI, see if we get that possible anticipation leading into September's Fed rate hike for that possible decrease in rates. Now, with that said, as you guys can see, again, we have been having quite the pullback since Powell again did mention on Friday that we may not have a Fed pivot if we do not get a continuation on decreases in inflation and also an increase in employment to show us that we are getting closer to those numbers. So our question is, are we going to continue on higher here from this bounce that we had from our level that we mentioned yesterday in our range at 388 to 391? I'm going to go over all this with you guys. Now, before I jump into this, all I ask in return is you smash that like button and hit subscribe if you want to see more chart updates on potential breakouts that I mention every single day throughout the week. So let's jump into this one. So jumping into SPY with you guys here real quick on the 5-minute chart again, getting this bounce back on the day, creating a wick on the daily chart. I'm going to go over the daily chart with you guys again, showing us the stronger points here that we're looking for. As you guys can see, again, we do have our range that we mentioned from 388 to 391. We are getting a wick to the downside, so we are getting a rejection to the downside. And as you guys can see, our pressure is getting that white shaded line that we were looking for. We're looking for a continuation on a white shaded line. So if we do not get that continuation on a rejection here, as you guys can see, approaching our previous fib line here at 0.5. Again, this is our 397.50 level. We want to continue on past 397.50 to see if we can have more room to run to the upside. So again, we are looking for that decrease in buy pressure here on the MACD to see if we can continue on with that decrease in buy pressure to get that possible setup here again on that support that we did mention here. Now, looking at our relative strength, as you guys can see, we are not pointing down. We have been pointing down recently. Again, we dropped into lower lows, mentioning that we were losing momentum to the upside. And as you guys can see, now we are getting a spike to the upside. We are below the median of our RSI. That does not mean that we cannot have a bounce here, but it does show us that we do have room to run to the downside. So we are going to be careful. Again, having that nice bounce from that range at 388, 390. And now we are sitting at about 396 after hours, looking to see if we can continue on past our 397.50 again level at our 0.5 fib line. And if we are looking for that gap up point for a possible continuation, maybe we have some type of consolidation from here. Maybe we continue on higher in a bull flag, and then we possibly retest, continue on higher at some point. Now, again, with that said, if you are a day trader or you are looking for very volatile breakouts that we mentioned every single day in the Instabills room, go to instabills.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout like today again. It's only at $15 a month right now. We are going to be raising the price very soon. So, again, if you want to take advantage of that, there's no sales tactic at all. It's only $15 a month, and we will definitely be raising the price soon because a lot of people have been actually asking why haven't we been raising the prices, and I really didn't want to, but I probably will, I guess, because it is what it is. But again, take advantage of that. And again, all of you Instabills that come over every single day and support the channel, I appreciate every one of you guys. We're going to continue to go at it, stay patient, take what the market gives. Again, a ton of IPOs just breaking out throughout the day today. Today was definitely IPO day in the market, so we're going to continue to take what the market gives us. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in pre-market.